So Michael, I understand the Chamber of Commerce Architectural and Environmental Committee is sponsoring a two-part seminar that's coming up. There's a lot of excitement over it. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, well, the first part is we are having a seminar on Oscar Martin. And that's September 24th, a Wednesday, at the Standard Club from 5 to 7. And the second part is a tour, which happens the following Sunday, the 28th, from 1 to 4.
Terrific. Michael, who's participating in the panel of experts that's taking place at the Standard Club?
Well, we thought we would try to answer the question of what happened, so history, what's happening now, present, what's the future hold. So we have two historians, Jeff Marshall, Heritage Conservancy, and Jen Jarrett, a local architectural historian. Then we have a homeowner, Gene Brown, has one of the houses that's on the tour. And then for the future, we have a planner, which is Phil Ellinger, who's Doylestown Borough assistant manager, and we have an architect, Ellen Happ, local Doylestown architect.
For those unfamiliar with the work of Oscar Martin in Doylestown, perhaps you can give us a list of one or two places that everybody knows.
Probably everybody knows the fire hall in Doylestown, which is I think, his most famous building. We're not going to go in there. We're going to go in only houses. But he also has done the Moose, which is now the Standard Club. Did that. He did a lot of buildings like that, industrial buildings. He did the industrial building that used to be Stax. And he also did the addition to Mercer Museum, the Spruance Library. And he was quite prolific at bridges and industrial buildings throughout the county.
He's done a tremendous number of houses in the borough that we're all familiar with as well, hasn't he?
He has his own house on Shule and Union, which is, he practiced there somewhat, and he also had an office, and then across the street there's another house, and then there's a whole section of town that was developed, and then we're going to go into 5 houses, 5 individual houses, and it'll probably take about an hour and a half to 2 hours of walking and talking, and then going into each house, maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
Sounds like a really good way to spend an afternoon at Doylestown.
Oh, it'll be great. It really will be. A lot of fun. We'll learn a lot, and he was a terrific architect, and we can be very proud of him.
Sounds like he really created a lot of what Doylestown is today.
He certainly contributed as much, if not more, than anyone else. There are a lot of really good architects from the past, before him and after him. There's almost a continuous lineage of architects who learn from one another in practice, and up until people are familiar with Lynn Taylor most recently, and now Ellen Happ, who used to work for Lynn, so she'll be on the panel. So there are a lot of good architects, but he was quite prolific.
So we have a seminar on Wednesday, and what time is that at the Standard Club?
That's 5 to 7 at the Standard Club.
Is there any charge for that seminar?
That's free.
And it would be a good idea to register.
We should register because we're not, the facility only holds a certain amount of people, so at some point we will have to cut it off. Well, you'll need a ticket for the walking tour, and you'll have to get that either from the chamber or from other venues, which the chamber can tell you, or at some of the sites.
So we have historians, we have architects, we have home builders, we have town planners, and we have the homeowners involved in the seminar. It really sounds like you've pretty much got it covered.
We hope so. It's quite fascinating, and it's an interesting time in Doylestown.
We look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, the 24th, and there'll be information on the screen below as to how you can register for this event.